Alright, so this is the final part of the Love and Hip Hop New York reunion. I'm doing this video right before I take a shower and get ready for work. This video ain't gonna be long at all. I got like 7 notes, so let's just get into it. But before I get into it, let's just say that I'm glad that the season is over. This time next week, we'll be looking at Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and we'll be looking at the last part of Love and Hip Hop Miami. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to have 2 Love and Hip Hops on back to back, but that shit is torture, especially for somebody like me to make all these motherfucking videos. And I'm sorry for the late review, but I already explained what was going on around here. So let's get into the review. So we gonna start it off with I ain't gonna talk about Snoop ass because she really fake ran up on James R, so that ain't even worth talking about. We're gonna talk about the Navarro and Ashley and Aisha thing, and like that whole little segment really wasn't about nothing. I just enjoy looking at Navarro. Navarro fine as hell to me. He thick and he fine to me, and that's all I really care about. Like he is. That's the only way they can really come back. But Aisha got a big issue with Anais because she feels like she's disrespectful to Ashley, and all she ever does is send out naked pictures and shit like that. So Aisha was like, if Ashley wasn't your wife, would you fuck Anais? He said no. And I'm like, what? Like, why would you ask him that in front of Ashley? What did you expect him to say? You expected him to say yes? He's not going to say yes in front of his fucking wife. Like, that was a dumbass question to really ask. Like, he is not going to say yes. And I just looked at him and I'm like, bruh, you know you would fuck her just like Rich would. But you just did the right thing and said the safest answer. You said no. But we all know that you would. That's what I think. Ooh, y'all, I'm so skinny. I'm looking in the mirror right now through the camera, and I'm like, damn, I'm skinny. Jesus, I need to get me just a little bit more meat on my bones. I've been saying it for the last year. But anyway, but that was really it about that. You know, Anais ain't really bothered by Aisha and all of that shit. But one thing I will say is that Anais, she can come back because she was really the major source of entertainment this particular season. It was her and Bianca. They were the major entertainment, and then you bring in Jacquay and Safari and Cayenne and all of that stuff. So you do have the makings of an entertaining cast, but you just got to get rid of certain people. You know what I mean? So then Juju, she addresses her breakup with Cameron, and she pretty much talks about how hard it was for her and how she's always the person that's giving everybody else advice. She's always the person that's, you know what I'm saying, being a shoulder to cry on for someone else, but when it comes down to her, she's very reserved and very private. And looking at Juju, I do understand that because I don't really talk about my issues. I don't really talk about my feelings. I really keep everything inside of me. So when the next person come to me and they want advice and they need that shoulder to cry on, I'm always available, but I'm not emotionally available for myself because I keep everything within me. I never show my emotions. And it's only a handful of times where I would show them. But I'm not an emotional person. I'm emotionally distant. So nobody never knows what's going on with me. But I'm always there to give somebody else comfort. So I do get it. I do understand. Safari feels like him and Juju got a connection. I feel like they got a connection. Juju just don't want to be in the situation with Safari because of the name that he got. You know, he keeps a bunch of bitches, especially fake booty bitches. He keeps them around him. And you know, it is what it is. That's just what he like. You know what I'm saying? She feel like he's a hot nigga. Like, Safari is cute. He's corny. He's attractive. He's everything that someone would want to date. But, you know, he's still trying to find his way, honestly. You know, he been just like Juju. She was in a 10-year relationship and he was in like a 12-year relationship with Nicki Minaj, and he's still trying to find himself. So he's not trying to rush anything with Juju, but I do feel like they would make a cute couple, and I do think they should be together, and I do think that JoJo would tame Safari in all his ways. I think they'd be cute together, just to be honest with you. So big ups to Safari and Juju. I like them. So, but they showed us a never before seen between Safari and Mariah. And I'm like, what? Wait a minute! wait a minute. Wait the fuck a minute now. When the fuck did this happen and why did it happen? Because to be honest, all I was enjoying was looking at Safari take off his shirt and take off his pants and get in a hot tub. I didn't see any chemistry between him and Mariah. Now, if that was him and Juju, I would have seen the chemistry. But I didn't see no chemistry between him and Mariah at all. But I never see any. The only time I seen any chemistry with her and another man on the show was with Lame Czar. That's the only time. But I never seen no chemistry with Mariah and Safari. Like, Mariah and Safari, that's the motherfucking chemistry we talking about. Child, please. But Juju was like, but see, that's why though. That's why I can't do it. That's why right there I was so tickled. So we all addressed Anaise's behavior in St. Martin, and Yandy was like, you know, Jonathan brought her, Jonathan loved her, and if Jonathan loves her, then I want to love her too. That's where I was at. And Anais did admit to being spiteful and petty towards Yandy just because that's Jonathan's new friend and she just wanted her friend to herself, and that's just the type of petty person that she can be. And, you know, they addressed the whole Anais showing her pussy to Jacquay thing. Anais don't even remember it because she said she show her ass all the time. And honestly, let me just tell y'all, Anais to me is like a likable Jocelyn. She owns up to all of her fuckery. She knows exactly how inappropriate she is, and she owns it in the most funny way. And that's what makes Anais likable. I couldn't really get with Jocelyn. I just felt like Jocelyn wasn't likable, period. And I don't understand why everybody like her so much, but that's another story for another day. But yeah, it's just funny to me, but you know, it is what it is. So then we talk about this beef between Bree and Cayenne. And when Nina asked them how did the beef get started, Cayenne said, don't nobody know. And then Bree was like, yeah, like I never met her, but you on Instagram popping off though. And see, this is the shit I'm talking about. It's just like when everybody wanted to go on Remy last week for the shit that she said to Bree. This is why I didn't give not one fuck about Remy going in on Bree. Because Bree full of shit, okay? Bree is definitely full of it. She always sit up and she always be out here talking shit all the time. Always talking shit. Always creating drama. But want to play victim when the tables turn. She always do that, and I get sick of her doing it. Like, she stayed playing the victim. She stayed doing dumb shit, being a mark-ass bitch, always creating drama, knowing she cannot whoop nobody ass. And I'm just sitting up here like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the shit I'm talking about. Then she talked about, you talked about my grandmother. She did not talk about your grandmother. She told you to put it on your grandmother. And because you lied, she said, get the flowers because your grandma is about to die. You put it on your grandmother and you lied. That's why she said it. So stop trying to play the victim. That's why I did not understand why people were trying to go in on Remy. Whether you feel like she's a hypocrite for what the fuck she said to Brie or not. What the fuck she said was the damn truth. And Brie is always the one creating drama. But yet her shit is always overlooked. And then Brie want to get her ass on Instagram and pop all that shit on Remy when she was right there in her face and didn't pop nothing. But y'all want to go in on Remy about this bitch. When this bitch keep talking shit all the time. That's what I'm saying. Fuck Brie. So is Yandy controlling? Everybody thinks that she is. And I also believe she is. Because she really did try to control this whole little situation with Safari and this damn song. Like, girl, it's not your song. I get when you hard at work, you only want to do what you need to do to get it together. But girl, it's not your fucking song. Pipe the fuck down. It ain't your damn song. It's just not your song. Like, for real, it's not your song. And you know, she said, I know I can be controlling when I'm trying to get stuff together. I know I can, but you know, it is what it is. So then the last thing I'm gonna talk about is them talking about Bree's missing verse, okay? You know, she just, you know, she claims that she blames Jacquay and I think Jacquay and Yandy, I think. Jacquay and Yandy. I think it's Jacquay and Yandy, she said. But she said she sent the song to Jacquay, and Jacquay did not get the song, and by the time it was time for them to film, he sent it to Safari, and he only had to send what he had. So she blamed them, and then she said if his girl was on the song and she wasn't on the song initially, then of course I'm gonna automatically think that there's some sabotage shit going on. And so you know, it wasn't that for Jacquay or whatnot. So that's pretty much the basis of that, y'all. But part 2 wasn't about shit. I almost didn't want to review this shit, but it wasn't about shit, y'all. I did the best that I could with this fucking review. This shit probably under 10 minutes long, honestly, but it wasn't really nothing to talk about for over 10 minutes. But anyway, glad this season is over. It's time for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, what I've been fucking waiting on. And you guys, I am done and I am out of here. Make sure you like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and share my video. Be sure to follow me on all my social media at the bottom. And I will see you guys later. I'll be doing another video later to talk about my 13,000 subscribers that I recently hit this week. And I'm out of here, you guys. Till next time, peace.